Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Urbanski. I'm going to run you through an exercise class that you can do at home. If you don't have any hand weights, you can grab something like a water jug. I've got a hammer, a nice heavy hammer, a couple cans. Have those ready and we will get started. So we're going to sit down in a chair. We're going to start with our warm-up. Bring your arms up, we're going to twist. Trying to open up those ribs a little bit. Just keep going side to side, sit up nice and tall. Next, we're going to put our feet out in front of us. Slide to the front of the chair. You want your feet out in front, and we're just going to stretch it down and then come up. Back down and come on up. Try to keep your back flat as you're going down. You don't want to round it like this. You want to keep it flat. Feel a stretch in your hamstrings and the back of your legs. And let's do one more. And next, we're going to reach down the side of our opposite leg. Reach down, and then we're going to go to the other side. Reach down, take your other arm up, take it down, and other side. Let's do one more. Good. We're going to pull those feet in. Take your ankle, put it on your knee. You're going to grab your knee and you're going to pull it towards you, up, and release. You should feel a stretch right through here. These are just quick stretches, dynamic stretching we do before we start an exercise program. One more on this side. And then let's take the other leg, put your ankle on your knee. If you have difficulty getting that ankle up, just keep your leg out here so it's not quite as high. We're going to do the same thing. Pull that knee towards you, feel a stretch. We got 3 more. Last one. And we're going to stay in the seat. We're going to put that ankle up again. This time we're going to be pressing down. We got 8 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's do the other side. Get that ankle up there. Again, put your leg out a little straighter if it's too hard to get your ankle up. Press down, nice and gentle. You want to feel a little stretch. Should not be painful. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're going to take it out of the chair now. Stand it up. Always a good idea to have the chair near you in case you need it for balance. We're going to start by bringing that foot up. Trying to get that heel up as high as you can. Stretching out the fronts of your legs here, your quads. And we're going to reach it up. So reach. You really want to feel a stretch here. All the way up your side and your back. Couple more. All right, we're going to take those arms, we're going to cross them here so you feel a stretch, and then open them. So cross and open. You want to feel a stretch in both directions. Two more. And done. Shake those arms out. So we're going to get started. We're going to be in front of the chair. We're going to be doing some squats into the chair. So basically all we're going to do is sit down and come up. If you're more comfortable sitting all the way down, you can do that, or you can be right on the edge. We're going to be doing 15 of these. Here we go. Take it down, stand it up. That's 2, 3, 4. You can always modify your speed with this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take it to a wall now. We're going to do our wall push-ups. If you want to do something a little more challenging, you can do the push-ups on a chair. Just make sure your chair is pushed up against the wall so it doesn't slide from underneath you. But I'm going to demonstrate on the wall. Make sure that you have your hands so that when you come into the wall, they're right about shoulder level. I'm on my tiptoes. The further out you are from the wall, the harder it's going to be. The closer you are, the easier it's going to be. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, trying to keep that body nice and straight, 14, and 15. We've got both of those exercises for a second time. Our exercises, we're going to go through 2 rounds. So we've got those chair squats again. So let's start them up. Take it down and up. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, again, go at your own speed. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We're taking it back to the wall for those push-ups. Get your hands in position on your tiptoes. Lean it forward with a nice straight body. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Shake those arms out, loosen up those wrists a little bit from being against the wall. They can sometimes get a little bit sore. We're going to have a seat in the chair. You're going to be having your hands right here on the edge of the chair or on the arms of the chair if you have a chair with arms. All we're going to do is lift our feet up and drop. And this is for your stomach muscles. You should feel those abs contract when you lift those knees up. So we're going to do 15 of these. Bring them up and release. 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to keep that back nice and straight. 6, 7, 8. Tighten up your stomach muscles. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We're going to be out of the chair. We're going to be doing 2 new exercises. We'll do some lunges. So we'll do 15 on one side and then we'll switch to the other side. And then we're going to be doing some rows with our water jug. Probably want to have a chair nearby. Sometimes with lunges it can be a little difficult balancing. So have something nearby to support you. One foot goes in front of the other leg is in back of you. Think of your feet like railroad tracks, and we're just going to sink it down like that and come back up. If you want to make this more challenging, you can grab your water jug so you have extra weight to push up. But we're going to go 15 times. So take it down and up. 2. How deep you go is all going to depend on you. Everyone's got different abilities. 5. Keep your body nice, your upper body nice and straight. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. So we're going to switch legs. This time the other foot comes in front. We're going to do 15 here. Now if you need to do them more shallow, you may only be able to get to here, and that's fine. Just do whatever you're capable of. Let's take it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and one more. 15. Okay, next we're going to do some rows. You're going to need your water jug for this. If this proves to be too heavy, you can grab whatever else you grabbed to get ready for this class, whether it's the hammer or the can. You can do it with that instead. But all we're going to do here is support yourself on the back of your chair. We're going to be kind of in a partial lunge like this. We're going to have our water jug and we're going to pull straight back, almost like you're starting a lawnmower in slower speed. 15 times each side. Here we go. Pull it up. And I'm squeezing my back muscle at the top of the movement. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now we got to do the other side. You can always support yourself on your leg here or here if you don't have your chair handy. And we're going to pull back. And 2, 3, 4. Don't forget that little squeeze at the top right here. 5. Think about squeezing that muscle. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And as promised, we have a second set of these. So we're going to start with our lunges and then we'll do another set of rows. So get that one foot in front, hold on to the chair if you need it for balance, and let's take it down. 2, think about pulling your navel in towards your spine. 3, helps keep your core stabilized. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Get that other leg in front. Always get yourself situated before you start so you're not off balance. Get yourself nice and steady. And let's drop it down. 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're nice and upright. 5, you don't want to be leaning forward like that. 6, 7, 8, and also watch that knee. You don't want it to go far over your toe like that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Shake those legs out a little bit. We're going to grab that water bottle again. We're going to do those rows. All right. Drop it down and then pull it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, we're going to switch sides. And here we go. Lean forward just a little bit, pull it back. 2. Again, you want to try to keep a flat back here. 3, 4, you don't want to be all rounded like this. 5, 6, squeeze at the top. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, and 15. All right, you can put that water jug down. We're gonna have a seat in the chair. We're gonna come to the edge of the chair, so right up front. Feet are gonna be on the floor in front of you. Hands are gonna be placed on your shoulders. All we're gonna do is lean back and then pull up. So we wanna be as far away from the back as you can. And just lightly tap the back of the chair. Keep a flat back. Again, you don't wanna curve in like that. We're gonna do 15 of these. So you're gonna lean back and pull it up. Again, feel those stomach muscles working, both when you lean back and when you pull up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can also put your hands behind your head, makes it a little more challenging. 10, whatever you're comfortable with. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We're going to stay in the chair. Hopefully your water jug is nearby. If this is too heavy for you, you can always use one of the other things that you brought for this class. You're going to hold it up here, and we're just going to twist as far as you can, nice and slow and controlled like that. Okay, we're going to do this 15 times. So twist and twist. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep your stomach muscles tight. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more, 13, 14, and 15. All right. You can put those water jugs down. we are going to be up now. I'm going to start my timer. We're going to be doing some high knees for 30 seconds. All you're going to be doing here is bringing your knees up, get your arms into it so you can get your heart rate up as well. And let's begin. So bring it up and up. The higher your knees, the faster you go, the more challenging this is going to be. You can take it quick like this, or a little bit slower like this. But definitely get those arms into it. We're trying to elevate your heart rate right now. 10 more seconds. 2, and done. Okay, so we're going to be going back to squats, but this time we're not going to use the chair unless you feel you need it. If you're more comfortable with the chair beneath you, in case you're not able to get up from your squat, that's perfectly fine. Otherwise, we're going to do them without. Key points here, make sure your feet are about shoulder width apart. You're going to want your weight to be on your heels, and you're going to pretend that you're sitting in a chair just like that and come back up. Everyone might be able to go down different degrees. Don't worry about it. Just make sure that you feel that in your legs and in your glutes. So we got 15 of these. Here we go. Take it down and up. I like to bring my toes up inside my sneakers. That kind of forces the weight back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Next, we're going to do some press outs. You can use the water jug if you'd like. If that is too heavy, you can do the same thing with a couple cans. The movement is going to be the same. We're going to push out like this. So grab your water jug. If you can hold it from the side like this, that would be great. And we're just going to press it out. So you want it to be about chest height, and we're going to press out like that. Okay? And then when you're out, when your arms are extended, think about squeezing your chest muscles. Okay, here we go. Press it out, bring it in. Try to press it out in a straight manner without letting it drop or rise up too much. 5, 6, 7, squeeze right there, 8, 9, your stomach muscles should be nice and tight to help stabilize you. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we're gonna have another set of both of those. We'll start with our squats and then we'll go back to the press outs. So feet shoulder width apart, toes up inside your sneakers, and let's take it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, we're trying to keep a flat back here. 7. Try not to lean forward like that. 8, 9, 10. Helps to look out and not down. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay. Grabbing that water jug again. If that was too heavy last time, go with the cans this time. All right. Nice soft knees here. Tighten up your stomach muscles. Let's press it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anytime you need to, you can take a rest. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, we're gonna put that jug down. We're gonna do a plank. Now a plank you can do on the chair, you can do it on the back of the chair, you can do it on the seat of the chair, or you can do it on the wall. I'm gonna do it on the seat of the chair. Again, I'm gonna get my timer. We're just gonna do 30 seconds here. And I will show you before I start the timer. You can do it like this. Again, if you're using a chair, make sure it's either on carpet like this or against a wall so it doesn't slide out away from you. If you're on the wall, you'll just be doing the same thing, arms straight, get your feet out and on your tiptoes. The key with a plank is keeping your body nice and straight. Okay. And here we go. So we're just gonna hold it. What you don't wanna do is drop down like that. You also don't wanna be way up here like this. If you have to be to make this doable, then you probably would wanna move up to the back of the chair or to the wall, because the higher you are, the easier it's going to be. 10 more seconds here. And if you really want a challenge, you can take it down to the floor. 3, 2, 1, and come on out of that plank. Make sure that you take the rest that you need in between. If you need to skip a couple reps or grab a drink, please do so. Okay, so we've got ballet squats next. Feet are gonna be nice and wide like this. Toes are pointed out, and you just drop down into a squat. One of the things you wanna try to avoid is letting those knees cave inward, so you wanna make sure and work to keep them pressed out as you go down into the squat. So we've got 15 of these. Take it down. Again, you could always grab your water jug if you wanna make this more challenging, or weights if you have them. 3, 4, trying to keep that upper body nice and straight. 5, 6, you want to feel this right in your inner thigh. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Next, I'm gonna grab the hammer. It's heavier than the cans, but not as heavy as the water bottle. I like to hold it from the end so you get a little bit more weight versus holding it up here, choking up on it. Make sure you have the flat side, just in case you don't wanna bonk yourself with the ends. And what we're gonna do is a little mini lunge. So we'll go down into the lunge, holding onto the chair. When we come up, we're gonna do the biceps curl. You wanna make sure you keep your arm glued to your side, right glued to your ribs. So we go down, we come up. This is a combination exercise working both your legs and your biceps. 3, 4, 5. Try not to swing your arm away from your body. 6. So you don't want to be doing this. 7, 8, 9, pretend there's a $100 bill, 10, in your armpit and you're trying to keep it from falling out. 12, 13, 14, 15. And again, on those lunges, if you can only go down this far, that's fine. Just do what you're capable of doing. All right, other side now. Take it down and up. You don't want to swing wildly on those biceps curls either. 3. You don't want anyone to hit themselves in the face. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we've got those ballet squats again. Feet are wide, toes pointed out. Keep yourself nice and upright. And let's take it down. Keep those knees pointed out. 2, 3, stomach muscles are tight. 4, again, draw that navel in towards your spine. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, back to the biceps curls. If your legs get tired from doing this combination move, you can skip the lunge part and just do the curl. Okay, let's drop it down, curl it up. Keep that arm glued to that rib. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake that arm out. Let's do the other side. And drop it down, curl it up. Nice and controlled motion here when you're doing the biceps curl. 3, 4, 5. Squeeze that muscle at the top. 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more here. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We're going to put that hammer down for a second. We're going to take it down to the chair. We're going to be doing some seated leg raises. You're at the edge of your chair and you're leaning back a little bit. You can hold on to the side of the chair and we're going to lift the feet like that. That may be too challenging. If that's the case, do one leg at a time like that. Okay, we got 15. And bring it up and down. 2. And you may not be able to stay up for as long. Your legs might want to come right back down. That's okay. 5, keep a nice flat back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. If you're doing them single leg, it'll be like this. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, bend those knees, come on up out of the chair. We're gonna be back to the water bottle, or water jug. We're gonna be holding on to it with your fingers like this. We're gonna be doing what are called deadlifts. What you do is you bend over with a flat back. You wanna feel a stretch in your hamstrings, which are right here. And then you just pull up. You squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings when you're pulling up. Make sure you don't round your back. You can injure your lower back by bending over like this. You want to keep it flat and only go down as far as you're comfortable with. We've got 15 of these. So take it down. And you probably can't see with my pants, but I do have a slight bend in my knee, but it does not increase as I bend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We'll have another set of those. We'll come back to those. But for now, grab your hammer again. This time we're going to be working on the backs of our arms, your triceps. You're gonna be in a little lunge position like this, and all you're gonna do is kick straight back. Notice my upper arm is not moving. I'm really just hinging at the elbow, and that's it. Okay, so we've got 15 per side. Engaging those legs a little bit by being in a slight lunge. And here we go, so kick it back. 2, straighten that arm all the way. Even with no weight in your hand, you should be able to feel it right back here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, don't worry about how far you curl it up in the front, 12, it's more about how straight you go back, 14, and 15. So now we gotta do the other arm, other legs in front, hold on to the chair on the other side if you need to, or you can brace yourself right here. So we're gonna kick back, straighten that arm way out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, feel those muscles working, 14, and 15. All right, we're gonna put that hammer down, grab the water jug again. We've got our deadlifts. I'll show you from the side. And slight bend in your knee, nice flat back. Take it down, lift it up. 2, 3. The muscles you should feel working right now, 4, are your glutes and your hamstrings as you pull up. 5, 6, we got a tiny little pause at the bottom. 7, to make those muscles work a little harder. 8, keep a nice flat back. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, grab that hammer again. We got a second set of triceps. I'll start with the arm I ended with last time. A little bit of a lunge here to engage those legs and kick it back. Nice and straight. Don't move that upper arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Feel those legs working too as they're in a slight lunge. 14 and 15. Okay, other side. Sink down a little bit into that lunge. We're leaning slightly forward and kick it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nice and straight back. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so we're gonna put that down. We're gonna do a little bit of cardio here, trying to get that heart rate up. I'm gonna get my timer. We're gonna do what are called log hoppers. All that means is that you're gonna take a big step as if there's a log that you're stepping over. So you're trying to get your knees up as high as you can, which is going to help elevate your heart rate. 30 seconds here. And begin. So you step over, tap that toe, step over with the toe that you just tapped. Getting your knee up as high as you can. Pretend there's a tall log that you got to step over. 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, and done. Next, we're going to do a mountain climber plank. So we'll do a plank just like we did last time. Again, you can do it against the wall or on the chair or on the floor. That's going to be the hardest. And we're just going to bring our knees in like this. And we'll be there for 30 seconds. If you're against the wall, same thing. You're going to bring your knees up like this while you're out away from the wall at an angle. And here we go. Get yourself set up in the plank, nice straight body, and then bring a knee up just like that. You can also do this on the back of the chair, which will be a little higher, making it a little bit easier than where I am now. Halfway through. Trying to keep your stomach nice and tight here. Don't let it sag down. And done. Okay. So this next exercise, if you don't have mobility to do a figure 4 squat, which is what we're going to do, what I'll show you, a modification, is to just keep your toe here. So I'm going to show you the exercise. You're going to take your ankle and put it on your knee. Hold on to the chair for balance. And you're just going to drop it down like that. If you're not able to get your ankle onto your knee, then take this foot, just be on your tiptoe, so this leg is doing most of the work, and drop down like that. All right, so we've only got 10 of these. So you're going to take it down and up. So not only does this strengthen your standing leg, but it also gives you a nice stretch in your hip on the other side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so we've got to do the other side. I'll demonstrate some of those tiptoe ones to start. So this foot would be on your tiptoe, and all your weight, or most of it, would be on this leg right here. So this is your modification. 2, and you can always do normal squats. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to grab that hammer again. We're going to be doing front raises. This time, I want you to hold it like this so that all the weight is pulling down like that. And you're just going to raise it up like that in front of you to shoulder height. So you want to keep your stomach nice and tight as we do this. So we're going to bring it up and down. We got 15 on each arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Switch hands. We got 15 here. So bring it up. Again, keeping that stomach nice and tight here, just to shoulder height. 2, arms nice and straight. 3, as you bring it up in front of you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, you can put that hammer down. We've got one more set of each of those. We've got our figure 4 or our tiptoe squats, and then we're gonna go through the shoulder raises. Then we've got one exercise for our core, and then we'll cool it down. So either figure 4 or your tiptoes on the floor, 10 times here. Take it down. Again, trying to keep that body as upright as you can. You don't wanna lean far forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if it's too challenging to do the single leg, just revert to regular squats like we did earlier. Take it down. 2, 3, and if you're doing the tiptoe ones, 4, they look like this. 5, I barely have any weight on this leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, grabbing that hammer again. We've got those front raises. Tighten up those stomach muscles, bring it up. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Got the other side. Let's bring it up. And if you've got a can that's lighter than your hammer and you want to use that, you could do the same thing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15. All right, we've got one more exercise for the day and then we'll start to cool it down. This one's gonna be in the chair. Again, you're gonna be on the edge of your chair. Legs are out in front of you. And so what we're gonna do is your hands are either gonna be here or here. Here's a little bit easier. And you're gonna lean back and you're gonna twist up like this and then you're gonna twist to the other side. So we got 15 here. So it's take it up on one side and the other. That's 1. Again, trying to keep a flat back. 2. 3. If you're uncomfortable with your legs out, you can always pull them in. 4 to here and move your hands to here to make it a little bit easier. 5. 6, make sure you breathe. You don't want to hold your breath. 7. 8, feel those stomach muscles working when you lean back. And your obliques, which is the sides of your stomach muscles when you come up. 10. 11, just a few more. Almost there. 12. Get that nice twist. 13. 14. and 15. All right. We're now ready for our cool down. We're gonna stay right in our chair to start. And as opposed to the beginning where we were doing dynamic stretching, which means you've got movement in there, we're gonna hold these stretches, not as long as I typically would, but we'll hold them for about 10 seconds or so. So we're gonna do that hamstring stretch again. Slide your hands down till you feel a stretch in the back of your legs, and then just hold it here. Again, be careful not to round your back. You don't want to do this. You can put some strain on your lower back by doing that. Breathe in, and then slide just a little deeper as you let your breath out. Always breathing while you're stretching. Again, you don't want to hold your breath, and if it hurts enough that you feel like you have to hold your breath, you want to lighten up on that stretch. And work your way up. Now we're going to put our ankle on our knee. We're going to lean into it, pressing down gently on your knee as you lean into it, stretching out your hip. Again, if you can't reach up there and you want to do it down here, that's fine too. Breathe in. Push down just a little more, lean back just a hair further, let it out. This should feel good. And let's do the other side. One ankle up. Gentle pressure on your knee. Lean into that stretch till you feel it through your hip. Breathe in. Press down, lean forward a little bit more. Let it out. And we're going to come out of that chair. We're going to stretch out your quads, which are right here in the front of your legs. Hold on to your chair. Grab your foot. If you can't grab your foot, you can grab your pant leg. If you can't do that, you can always put your foot on the chair like this. You're trying to stretch out here and just kind of tip that hip forward. So whatever works for you, so you feel a stretch up the front of your leg. You're pulling that foot up. Make sure you pull with the same arm as the leg that you're stretching, so you're not pulling across your body. Breathing here. And release. Let's do the other side. Pull that foot up, kind of press your hip forward a little bit. Again, you can do this with your toe on the chair. Just so long as you feel the stretch in the front of your leg. And release that. We're going to use the chair here. So I'm going to take my inside foot. I'm going to cross it over like that. And I'm going to lean towards the chair. Reach through your fingertips. You want to feel a stretch all through here. Kind of pushing that outside hip outwards so you get a little deeper stretch. Reach through that arm to help with the stretch as well. Breathe in and stretch a little bit deeper here. Breathe out. And now we got to do the other side. So you're going to go to the other side of the chair, take the inside foot to the outside, push that outside hip out, reach through your fingertips. Take a deep breath. Stretch a little deeper, let it out. And come on up. Lastly, we're going to stretch up to the ceiling. Really want you to reach up, stretch out that whole upper body, your arms, your back. Reach up a little further, Stretch that spine out. Release those arms. We're gonna take a couple deep breaths here, favorite part of the workout. So breathe in through your nose, bring your arms up, and release it. We're gonna do one more just like that. Bring it up, and release. And that's it, you guys made it through. Excellent job.